there's still a limit to how much power can be put in today's smartphones, connected homes, and even electric vehicles. The battery hasn't progressed in a generation or two, however, we're on the precipice of a power shift. Electric automobiles are constantly increasing in terms of mileage, performance, charging time, and cost as a result of the global electrification drive. The limitations of lithium-ion batteries are well known to the world's largest technology and automobile businesses. With age, the battery's capacity and ability to deliver peak charge degrade. They lose a lot of heat and require large cooling systems integrated into their design, and the battery's flammable liquid can cause them to explode or catch fire if damaged in an accident. Scientists have gone back to the drawing board and updated the original lithium-ion battery throughout the years to alleviate some of these flaws, resulting in the graphene battery. When it comes to battery technology, Toyota has invested billions in the next generation of game-changing batteries. What will Toyota do with the graphene battery in the future? Should we anticipate it with their future electric vehicle lineup? Stay with us until the end as we explore Toyota's groundbreaking graphene battery. How would you feel about owning an electric vehicle that could go more than 1,000 kilometers on just one full charge, could operate in a wide variety of climates, and could be recharged within 10 minutes? This will be possible when mass production of solid-state battery technology begins in the middle of this decade. By working with its partner Panasonic, Toyota is putting several solid-state battery electric car prototypes into operation in an attempt to move ahead of the curve. Toyota is devoting the lion's share of its $18.7 billion investment to the advancement and ultimate mass manufacturing of solid-state technology, which has been the subject of more than 1,000 patents. It's not difficult to see why this is the case. Solid-state batteries have a number of distinct advantages over existing lithium-ion models. Solid-state devices are safer, more efficient, lighter, and can function in a wider range of temperatures. Using a liquid electrolyte solution, lithium-ion batteries can expand or spontaneously explode if they aren't properly controlled or damaged. Though rare, these occurrences are nonetheless possible, and as much as a third of the storage capacity of some lithium-ion batteries can degrade after a decade. Electrolytes are chemical mixtures that allow current to flow between the cathode and anode in both battery designs, or more simply, the positively and negatively charged electrode, respectively. Unlike a solid-state battery, a lithium-ion battery's separator is a liquid solution. When things go awry, it's the liquid electrolytes that set off those dazzling but difficult-to-dose fires. All of these problems are solved by solid-state alternatives, which allow batteries to store far more power, allowing for a choice between reducing a battery's weight and volume while maintaining its energy output, or increasing its capacity without sacrificing weight or volume. Solid lithium metal anodes have been known for nearly 50 years to boost energy density, but the technology to make it a reality has just recently been available. Lithium-ion batteries can explode if the anode and cathode separators are punctured by stalagmite-like forms that occur when lithium metal is mixed with a liquid electrolyte. There is nothing complicated about Toyota's claims. A lithium-ion battery with twice the range can still deliver 90% of its original performance after 30 years. According to Toyota, its solid-state batteries would be able to charge from 0 to full in under 10 minutes, continuing the company's brazen boasts. Toyota estimates that scale production of their solid-state battery will not begin until 2025. Because of the lack of production capacity, the technology isn't quite ready for a wide-scale application like it is with other competitors in the solid-state arms race. Solid-state batteries, in contrast to current batteries, necessitate different manufacturing equipment and methods. In order to attain higher energy density, longer lifespan, and cheaper production costs, the company is exploring other technologies. Graphene battery is the latest innovation. Graphene batteries have the potential to improve upon current battery technologies. What exactly is the graphene battery? Many of you have probably seen or heard about graphene in the media at some point. There are frantic forecasts about how this wonder material will change numerous technologies over the years. In fact, graphene is nothing more than carbon, the same substance that supports life on Earth and one that is exceedingly common. This one-atom thick graphite crystal lattice is called graphene, and it is the purest form of crystallized carbon. This may sound complicated, but all you need is a pencil and some sticky tape to manufacture graphene flakes. However, the Nobel Prize for doing so has already been given. As a possible component of innovative technology, graphene has numerous advantages. It is a good conductor of heat and electricity. As a result, it appears to be a viable option for moving electricity or heat with high efficiency. More so, graphene is extremely hard and strong. It's extremely pliable and elastic. Solar energy may be harnessed through the usage of this transparent material. All of this sounds great, but there's a significant snag in the works. Although it's simple to make graphene flakes or tiny sheets in a laboratory, bulk production is proving to be a challenge. If it weren't for the difficulties in mass-producing this nanomaterial reliably, it would have been widely available in products long ago. However, there are numerous viable pathways to scale production that could make graphene affordable enough to enter the mainstream market, which is encouraging. It's now possible to produce graphene-infused fibers in large quantities. However, solvent-based graphene production is exceedingly hazardous. It appears that researchers are also exploring safer solvents. Cryogenic vapor deposition is the most common method for producing graphene at present. In this case, graphene is deposited on a substrate in the shape of a layer. A major issue is that graphene has a high failure rate. The defect rate may be solved by employing liquid as a substrate, which has a perfectly flat surface. So, even if we do manage to break through mass manufacturing of graphene, why would we want to use it in batteries? Lithium batteries are the most energy-dense battery you can find in consumer devices. Smartphones, drones, and electric cars would not exist without them. On the other hand, lithium batteries are highly volatile and require elaborate safety circuitry to keep them stable. There's a limit to the amount of power that can be delivered at once, and the battery must be charged slowly to avoid overheating and exploding. Graphene-enhanced batteries can solve or alleviate many of these problems. It is possible to significantly enhance the capacity of present lithium-ion batteries by adding graphene to them, as well as to improve charging speed and safety and extend their useful life. Liquid electrolyte is absent from solid-state batteries. In a battery, the electrolyte is the substance that sits between the two terminals and holds the chemical energy that is transformed into an electrical current. Researchers are working on making commercial solid-state batteries, but graphene is a potential option to make these batteries a reality on a wide scale. It's used in a graphene solid-state battery to impart conductivity to a non-conductive material by mixing it with ceramic or plastic. The graphene ceramic solid-state battery prototype, for example, could serve as a model for safe, fast-charging alternatives to lithium-ion batteries with volatile liquid electrolytes. They sound fantastic, like something out of a sci-fi movie. Ultra-thin is highly strong, superconductive, low-cost, and unable to be utilized in any way. Those are some of the characteristics of graphene, the nanomaterial that was predicted to revolutionize materials research. It's been 16 years since two Manchester University researchers discovered how to produce graphene from graphite, yet the promise of graphene has remained primarily just hype. Even so, optimistic scientists continue to promote the idea of a graphene super battery, which they claim will charge faster, store more power, and be far less expensive than current lithium batteries. Well, finally, a little-known startup has made this fantasy come true. Pre-orders are now being accepted for Nanotech Energy's lithium-ion battery packs, which are based on graphene and therefore not flammable. They promise to be safer and more powerful than current lithium-ion battery packs. The graphene organolite battery has been shown to have better thermal stability and fire resistance after thorough testing by Nanotech. In a short video provided to media outlets, the corporation showed a nail torture test and a 180 degrees Celsius heating test. In contrast to the lithium-ion battery that was engulfed by fire, the graphene battery was completely unaffected by the fire. However, aside from its fire resistance, Nanotech's battery is highly powerful. Over the course of 1,400 cycles, it retains more than 80% of its stated capacity and charges 18 times faster than any other product on the market. Nanotech's revolutionary batteries are powered by graphene-based electrodes and a patented non-flammable electrolyte called Organolite TM. and can be entirely modified to fit any form factor or container, removing the need for OEMs to rework existing products or sacrifice new ones. Electric vehicles, bikes, consumer electronics, military equipment, and other electrified items can all benefit from these non-flammable battery packs. Additionally, Nanotech's graphene battery is straightforward to make. The graphene battery developed by Nanotech can be made with the same equipment and procedures as lithium-ion pouch and cylinder batteries. In late 2022, a facility in Nevada will begin making them exclusively. Perhaps in the not-too-distant future, solid-state graphene batteries will become the next major breakthrough in power storage, putting Toyota at the forefront of the battery war. How do you feel about the graphene battery as an alternative to lithium-ion ones? Kindly leave your thoughts in the comments section below.